Kamarnale, Dumwamba, Uyanalaya, which means this is the strong lands of the Kamilaroi, and be safe and go well here. This place is a place of healing. When we first looked at this place and discussed it, before it even went as a drawing on paper, it was always about the people. It's not about the bricks and mortar that hold this place together, but it's more about the people and what holds people together. It looks nice because we put the nicety in it. It's strong because we put the strength in it. And it's spiritual because we gave this place spirit.
Yeah, when I first came into the cancer clinic up here, I sort of had that great feeling about it, and I was thinking I shouldn't feel like that because, you know, it's a place where really sick people go. But I had that sort of welcoming feeling about it.
So with the Aboriginal art, and also with the murals that we have throughout the centre, and even the ceilings with that high tree canopy, it does give us a sense of security and belonging.
When you walk into the centre, you'll see that we have 2 floors. Upstairs is where you see the doctor, and we also have the day infusion unit where you have your chemotherapy and treatments.
Yes, I had that chemo, and that's a very scary word, to have a chemotherapy. So I just went along with the flow, and I went up to the cancer centre, and they explained everything to me, the side effects and everything.
Everyone that spoke to me lovingly and gently. Ones when they're giving you chemotherapy, they treat you like you're the world, you know, to them. They're so gentle.
So I had 3 rounds of chemo, each went for 3 weeks, so a total of 9 weeks of treatment. And I couldn't imagine what it'd be like if I had to travel away each day.
When you're having chemo, you know, the nurses are there with you and they'll talk, come and have a yarn to you. Now, you know, you get your cup of tea or your icy cold drinks and little snacks. And I find that very interesting. With, like, a lot of people think they just got to go up there, sit down and have nothing at all, but you've got everything there.
Downstairs, radiation therapy happens. Our main treatment machine is called Troy, after Troy Casadei. We've even got one of his guitars hanging on the wall.
It was a bit scary walking into the radiation room where it was like this great big machine called Troy. Troy and I had a relationship for 3 weeks where I was in there every day, and the treatment took less than 15 minutes each day. It was quick, easy, efficient, and the staff was so good. It just made me, it took away all the fears.
The people, the staff were very welcoming. They took me in and showed me the machine. It wasn't frightening, it wasn't scary or anything like that. But yeah, it just showed me what was going to happen, and it was fine.
I had 8 weeks of ray treatment. That was quite acceptable. It wasn't painful, it wasn't uncomfortable. It was pretty easy.
After all your treatment, on your last day, you get to strum Troy Casadei's guitar, and you get to keep your pick, and that pick should stay with you for the rest of your journey.
We're always trying to improve on what we do to offer you the best care that we can. That can range from us just asking how you're going to offering you a clinical trial.
Involved with the clinical trials, and I thought, yeah, I'd sign up for that, so be part of the trials and help find better cures or treatment for future people.
We look after a broad area, so we have our own patients' accommodation. It's called a Nala house.
I had no accommodation over here, so I stayed. They booked me into Nala house, and which was it was a blessing.
Inala means what it is, peaceful place, because it is there. Everyone there, they're trying to deal with their problem the best way they can, and that environment gives them that opportunity to do that.
I expected a little room in the building, and you know, just a place to sleep. I was told there's tea and coffee there, but there was nothing compared to what is actually there. There's barbecues out the back. There's like I said, there's a cultural garden which you just go and chill. If you have a bad day, think company with the people there. You know, like there was always conversation. There was always something to talk about. Always, and half the time it was your cancer, and it shares your load. It just does.
Storytelling is very important for our moults. Having a yarn about your cancer journey will help you on your path.
You've got to talk to people, and you can talk to them about your cancer journey and all this and that.
I was of the belief that because there was no breast cancer in my family, I wasn't going to get it either, but I was quite surprised and, yeah, a bit scared.
It is scary, but it shouldn't be something that defines who you are. Cancer, it doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter what age or what race you are. Anyone can get it, and it doesn't matter who you are. You shouldn't be ashamed. With the support of others, you can stay strong and get through it.
Some of my family didn't have contact with me because they weren't sure what to say, to let them know that they can ask any questions or talk to me about it, and I wouldn't be upset.
It's important to let family know where you are at with your journey, because without that support, it makes it just a little bit harder, I'd imagine.
A lot of people don't really understand the difference between support and pity or sympathy, and what you really want is the support.
And you sort of feel shy about asking about the help because you think that you're being a nuisance. And we as Aboriginal people, we don't like being nuisances, you know.
But talking about finance, you've got a social worker there, is very nice.
Once I found out about Medicare Local, I was able to use that service to help.
And also you've got, if you're an elder, you've got Camilla Aging and Disability, and they can help with so much finance.
So don't ever be embarrassed or ashamed, or don't feel alone either, because there's plenty of people out there to support.
And like I said, the nurses are lovely up there at the centre. It's a beautiful place. And I would encourage people to use it because you wouldn't get a better service from anybody else.